Hi, Chad here with Purple Collar Life, and welcome back to the channel. And I'm very glad that you're here today because today is a very special day. Not only will I be talking about the Chevy Volt in the snow and explaining why I put the snow tires on it, which snow tires I chose, and how it does with those tires in our Northwest Pennsylvania Lake Erie snow winters, but it's a big day. If you look down below, you'll see we're over the 500 subscriber mark. And if you've been following us for a while, you know that means we're doing our 500 subscriber giveaway. The fact that we've grown so quickly from 250 to 500 subscribers means so much, and I just can't thank you enough for the help. The fact that you click that subscribe button and like, that tells me that you enjoy the content that we make, and that makes us really happy. So please continue to like, subscribe, and if you want to know when we're putting out videos, click that little bell beside the subscribe button and you'll get notified whenever we put out a new video. So thank you again. This contest will be similar to the last one but a little bit different. It will require that you comment down below because I will be using a random comment picker to select the winner of this contest. Then I'll check to make sure that winner is a subscriber, and as long as you've commented and you're a subscriber to our channel, you'll be the winner of the $50 Amazon gift card. So read down below for all the details, and then make sure you comment to this video. Good luck. We'll be drawing the winner in the next week or so, and I'll notify that winner with a huge congratulations and an Amazon $50 gift card. Now let's get started on the Volt here. A lot of people ask me, how does the Volt do in the snow? And I'll say it does surprisingly well. Here in Northwest Pennsylvania, we get a wide range of snow. Sometimes we get multiple inches at a time, up to a foot at a time of snow. And the great thing about the Volt is it's got all that technology. It's got the traction control, anti-spin, all of that stuff. Plus, it's got an entire bay of heavy batteries running straight down the car and then a T in the back of it. So it's like a T cell. And all that weight being down low really gives you great traction. That, in conjunction with all the technology that helps you get the best traction, makes this a valid winter car option. This is a front-wheel drive vehicle, and if you've watched a couple of the videos on tire changes, you know that I do run all-season tires for the summertime. But in the wintertime, I do run specialty winter tires. Now these are the Michelin X Ice, and I have them mounted on American Racing rims. So I wanted black rims, to change the look of the car a little bit in the wintertime, but also because the black rims are a little bit easier to clean. So when I take these wheels and tires off, the winter wheels and tires are already balanced and mounted. It's a quick changeover for me. One note, I did get this package from Tire Rack, so it included the wheels, the tires, the TPMS sensors inside, and the lug nuts, because the lug nuts are a different style than the stock rims. The other thing that I did upon their recommendation is I changed the size of the tire and wheel. The summertime tire and wheels are 215/55 R17 tires. The wintertime tires and wheels are 215/60/16 tires. Now these Michelin X Ices, I've run a couple winters and they do really well. When I'm driving, I drive, like I said before, long distances, 165 miles a day to and from work, and go through, slush, snow, sleet, even some ice. And all the jagged siping on these tires does a great job in all those conditions. These tires also do a nice job when there's no snow on the ground. So, sometimes through the winter, the roads are totally dry and bare. These tires do a nice job in that situation too. And they aren't wearing down so quickly like some winter tires do. So I just wanted to give you a quick update on these tires, why I run them in the winter, why I chose the wheel and tire package. That made sense to me to just be able to change the tires over here at home and not have to take it to a shop and have new tires mounted on these rims all the time. It works out really well. I'm going to go ahead and do this rotation, but don't forget, comment to this video about the 500 subscriber giveaway. Make sure you're subscribed to our channel, and good luck. Hopefully, I'll be in touch. Now the first thing I do, since these lug nuts aren't used on the American racing rims, is I go ahead and get the key and take the locking lug nut off of each wheel. That way I don't have to keep getting the key out for each location. I'll put a link down below in the Amazon affiliate links to this rigid impact gun, but I just can't say enough. I use this all the time on the F350 to take the wheels off because the torque is so high on those. This is the only thing that will get them off. Even my air compressor with my impact gun isn't strong enough to get these off. But this thing works great, so if you want to buy something like this, use that link down below. It helps us out a little bit. We appreciate it. I'll also put links down below for the Michelin X-Ice tires and the Pirelli tires if you're looking at tires for your Chevy Volt. You can see the American racing wheels have those lug nuts that have more of like a pattern on them, and then a special wrench to get those on and off. They also have these little gasket sleeves made out of plastic, and those have to go on the inside of the rims before they go on the Volt. I forgot to mention these Michelin X-Ice tires are directional. There's a mark on the side here that says rotation with an arrow this way. So this tire can only go on the driver's side of the Volt, and I rotate them front to back. This one was on the back last time, so we'll put it on the front this time. But you can see all the siping in that tire. Like I said, this tire has been used for 2 winters. You can also see it really picks stuff up. Good grab with the little pebbles there. This tire can only go on the passenger side because it has to rotate this way. Here's a look at the Volt with the summer wheels and tires on. When we're all done, I'll give you what it looks like different with the winter black American racing rims and the Michelin X-Ice tires. If you watched the previous video, you saw some of these lug nuts lose the caps. This is one. Here you can see the Pirellis are holding up really good. Such huge, deep, wide channels down them. They really do well in the rain and the water. But they wouldn't do as well in the snow as these dedicated snow tires. Now inside this rim is where that little plastic circle has to go, just like that. Now once I get all these on, I will use the TPMS Learn tool, and I'll teach the Volt that these winter tires are on and which ones are in which positions. Here you can see the difference in the black American racing rims with the winter tires and the stock OEM rims with the all-season tires. Really changes the entire look of the Volt. So some people ask me, the winter tires on the Volt, how much do I lose in my battery mileage? In the wintertime, you actually lose for a couple reasons. First of all, I lose because these tires and wheels are heavier than the OEM stock tires and wheels. So you lose a little bit there, maybe 2 miles, I'd say, of range, roughly. But it's really hard to gauge because also in the wintertime, I'm using my heated seats, I'm using the defroster, and I'm using the car's heater more often, and that also decreases the battery range. So typically, on my long drive to work, I plan on getting, on the summer day, in the 40s miles on the battery, and then around 39 miles to the gallon when it switches to gas. In the wintertime, I typically plan on taking about 10 miles off of that range. So I plan on 30 miles because of the winter tires, the defroster, the heated seats, and the heat in the car. And I usually get somewhere around 30 miles, sometimes a little less if it's really cold out. 28 to 30 miles on the battery, and then my gas mileage somewhere between 35 and 39 miles to the gallon. So there is a little bit of a decrease because of the winter tires, but I think well worth it for the peace of mind and the additional stability and traction you get with a dedicated winter tire if you live in an area like us where there's pretty regular snow in the wintertime. I'll put links, like I said, down below to the stock OEM tires, the Pirellis that I use now for all season instead of the stock tires, these Michelin X-Ice tires, the rigid impact gun, and the TPMS programmer that goes with the Volt. The other 3 wheels already off. This is the last one. I don't know if you can hear or not, but it's super windy out. We're actually under a winter weather watch tonight. 3 to 5 inches of snow expected. That's why I'm doing this today. And if I know there's going to be a big snowstorm before I need to drive to work, I typically avoid driving the Volt. Like I said, if it's your only car and you're in a snow area, it'll do fine. But the long distance I drive, I really prefer to be in either the Jeep or the big truck. And most of the time it's the big truck, the F-350, studded wheels and tires. I just like having all that protection around me because I know I'm a really good winter driver and there's a lot of really not good winter drivers out there. Even though there's 16-inch rims, that little bit of extra profile, if the summer tire came off just barely, you got to jack it up a couple more pumps to get it high enough to get the winter tire on. A little bit higher stance. Again, if you haven't already, go down and comment on this video. Make sure you're subscribed. If you have any questions about the Volt, a lot of people at work and anytime they see me at the gas station with the Volt, they ask me questions. And I love talking to people about this car. Especially around here, there's very few Chevy Volts in Northwest Pennsylvania. So when people see me at the gas station, they're a little bit surprised and they say, "Oh, I thought that car didn't even run on gas." And I explain it. It does have a battery that powers it, and then it's got a generator that recharges the battery when the battery is empty. I'll also put a link down below for these Dorman lug nuts. So much better than the OEM ones. That this is what happens. That stupid little tin cap comes off of the nut. If you haven't already, go back to the original Chevy Volt tire rotation video, and it'll show you exactly how to use this TPMS sensor programmer. I'll put the link to it down below. Saves you from having to pay someone to reprogram the tires when you switch from summer to winter tires. I keep the battery out of it when I store it in my garage, and then I just put the battery in when I need to use it. Such an easy process, and I can't believe some people have to pay. You know, the dealership charges, I think, $30 for this. Takes less than 2 minutes. See here, these lights are on. Rotates around. You just hold it right where the valve stem is and push the button. And it's relearned all the positions. So fast, so easy. I'll take the battery back out of this, put it back in storage for the springtime when we put the summer tires back on. If you like videos like this, click that subscribe button, like, comment, and share with your friends. We hope to grow quickly. We're at over 500 subscribers now, and we'd like to be at over 1,000 in just a short amount of time. Don't forget there's another giveaway at 1,000 subscribers, so the more you share with your friends, the faster we'll get there, and the faster those giveaways will happen. And we also hope that you love the content that we're putting out on a regular basis. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you the next time.